You ever notice how people cling to chaos like it's a blanket? They get addicted to the pain, the drama, the endless cycle of trying and failing, of fighting battles that were never theirs to begin with. They say they want peace, but deep down, they don't know what to do with it. Because peace means silence, and silence forces you to hear the truth you've been running from. That's why when something ends, when the curtain finally falls, most people don't feel relief. They feel fear. Fear of what comes next. Fear of who they are without the struggle. The end is not destruction, it's liberation.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari, the Chief Executive Officer of Phoenix Energy. I look forward to you joining us at our next investor webinar, where you can drill deeper into our 9 to 13%
People panic when they...
The issue. Let there be light. When you are separated from God, and some of you have been, you're thinking it's just your thoughts. You're thinking it's just your decision. No, no, no. Another spirit enters you. It's on my prayer time, of course. I was feeling how people were feeling. My brother was saying, can we just go home? We can, but we're going to do this very, very soon. And it was the thought process of, Lord, you just described this new person. I'm not ready to let go of this person. So maybe fix this person. And I'm saying, fuck off. After 3 years, we buried him. That came straight from heaven. So stop it. And your myopic vision is based on what you think is possible. When we look at it logically, if there's this many of us still single, what is the likelihood that God can align us with someone else that is single? What's the likelihood? If the devil could plant a tear and send somebody into your life, why do you think God can't? That has learned those lessons, that has, okay, I was deceived before, this time I'll be smart, not ultra paranoid. I'll have to be with God. I'll have to hear his voice. He'll tell me, this one, I want you to start talking to this one. And he probably has some story written for me. As if he had an entire plan to reward me for everything that I endured. He sees me. He knows I stayed faithful to him. It was hard. He knows me. We're going to say this again. He knows me. He knows me. That's home. Then we had this plan. Your spouse is your home. That is an extension of the apartment he put in the mansion for you. Your spouse, right? So the first thing I always tell people, and I taught my people, make sure every action comes from a place of peace. That you actually know what you're doing. Your first step. And I've been telling my people, I'll meet you there. Yeah, you seem off balance right now. Slow down at times. But I'll meet you there. Just do something. It's okay. I know it's confusing. I'll meet you there. I'll be there. So, yeah, I feel for my inaugural address here, I did some amazing things. Yeah, we have a court system, we have a military, we have an entire structure now of righteousness and justice. So, as we do things with the Father, which is, his entire desire was to do things with us, it's gonna be okay. It'll be alright. Finishing up these beers. And then miracles and things are going to occur more and more in your life. But we had to answer the prodigal question, and it was, you never know what could happen. You put the fear of God in someone. And prodigals, I think at this point, are doing that. They can't breathe. So they're being buried, and that's not going to be a pleasant feeling for them. But it was promised, So that's how we're working this situation out. After 3 to 7 years of someone rebelling constantly and going to the devil, and what the scriptures stated, they had to have something that would snap them out of their demonically possessed situation that they got in. That's what happens when you go with the devil over God. So we also had the devil's angels, those were the prodigals, and the ones that stayed with God, his angels, and we can go home, and we will shortly. So I'm mapping this out a little bit more with a strategic mindset of I'm going to ask the Father, and he's going to show me, and then I'm going to do what he tells me to. That's just my level of genius. I must have an IQ of 5 or something. And keep you guys happy, because we've been working on something special for you guys. God is not impotent. He's not powerless. Say that again. He's not impotent. He's not impotent. He has a way of doing things. And we were talking about it this morning. It's like, if you don't move with the Spirit, you're going to be weak. With this much darkness, I doubt you could take a step. So we took that into effect for the prodigals. So we were like, okay, we warned you. It's more important that you understand that if God says something, that's it. He's not to be questioned. He gave you the perfect answer. So since you didn't believe it, then we're just going to bury you. Now you'll believe it. So we're still keeping every promise that was made to you, okay? And that's pretty much it. And some of you still, you need to resist the impulse to think that you're still following Jesus or with Jesus. I don't want to interrupt your whole satanic walk and dance with the devil that you're doing. But for those that were questioning what he said, was pretty much, if you did not reconcile to your kingdom spouse, I'm only in your kingdom spouse, so then you're automatically with the devil. Which was quite genius of him to have the thought process that you completely rebelled, didn't love him, and are pretty much worthless as far as a worker that would benefit the kingdom of heaven in any way and do anything else than destroy, kill, and steal, right? So you prodigals have excelled at that and deceive. So we're blocking off the whole, you are not coming home. No. There was a way. There will always be a way, and that way is through me, right? So I am in your kingdom spouse, and we just got tired of it, so just bury them. But then prayers went up, so you never know how this is gonna go. You seem to have no desire whatsoever to serve your God, which is weird. for you to say you love God or call yourself a Christian, it's strange. Like you're definitely in that position. We don't know what the hell we're doing, and that was already foreseen, and you were told multiple times by people that actually do know what they're doing. So it was, I had to check with my prophets, of course. And they, yeah, not going well for them, Lord. And I don't have the energy or desire to do anything else. I'm pretty much done with it. So it was interesting.